I definitely appreciate you guys, you know, tuning in for this moving vlog series. But tonight, we just checked into a hotel near the airport. It is not by any means a 5-star hotel. Hey guys, so it's a whole day later and a lot has transpired. A lot. We've checked out of that original hotel. It was a hot mess express, for real. And we're gonna check into another hotel. I'm back at my house, as you can see. It's my house for another 24 hours. We have our cleaning service here right now. They're basically just clearing out everything. They cleaned everything. It looks amazing. So yeah, so we're like this close. We're this close to being done. But in addition to all of that, the reason why I haven't been vlogging all day, because it is approximately 1:30, is because I left my camera in the baby bag and dropped that off at the daycare. Thankfully, my husband is amazing and he went to the school to pick it up for me because,
This their stuff.
What's that? Oh yeah, he went to pick it up for me. So we're back in business, but we were out of commission for a minute. So we're about to eat some lunch and then do the final. I gotta touch up some paint in this place, and then after that, we're out of here. I am making my way up to my son's room because, well, formerly, the room formerly known as my son's room, TJ's room, because, guys, out of all the places in the entire house, this is the one where I'm just like, ugh, I wish there was more we could do. I probably would have wanted to get this professionally painted, you know, before we left, but you know, big picture, everything else looks amazing in the house. I'm gonna give you guys a full empty house tour. And, but the walls in here, they look okay on camera. They just don't look amazing in person.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company?
It feels so weird to be saying this, but I'm giving you guys an empty house tour. Like, this is insane. Empty because we're moving. It's insane, but it's exciting, you know. El Paso has been so good to us. You know, you guys have heard me say that over time. But it's, you know, time to move on, and it's been amazing. I'm going to give you guys a full house tour. It's somewhat empty. Our buyers are buying some of our furniture. You know, your girl, she's about to be an interior designer because people are digging my style, okay? I'm so sad that I didn't get a chance to do a full house tour while it was furnished, but life got crazy last week. I had a lot of plans and Blake ended up getting a little sick, and you know, I just wasn't able to get around to it. But I'll give you guys a quick little empty house tour so you can see what's popping in here right now. Okay guys, so starting at the front door, we have a little mat that says hello there, and a beautiful, beautiful door. I love this door because you can't see out, but it still gives you the illusion, or people can't see in, but it still gives you the illusion of being able to see out. You know, it's not just a completely dark door. So that was a win, and it's a very tall door. Let's see if you guys can like kind of see how tall. I am 5'7", and I only come to this part of the door and it goes up that much higher. So I'm guessing it's like a 7 or 8 foot door. I don't know, maybe like an 8 foot door, I don't know, but whatever. Anywho, so yes, so that is the front entryway. When you first walk into the house, you see here there's a beautiful archway. That is our coat closet, which I actually have to disconnect our Wi-Fi. All of our Wi-Fi is routed in here, which was a very weird thing, but when we bought the house, we bought it new, and that's just basically how it came. So this is my office, guys. You've probably seen me film many videos in this room. And let me actually shut the door so you guys can see what it looks like. Actually, I didn't touch the peanut butter yet, but I think it'll be okay. So yeah, so this is my office. I used to have a sign up there that said, follow your dreams. And it was just a vibe because, you know, when I was in here making the magic happen, guys. This is where my YouTube career was birthed. This is where I edited my first YouTube video. So, as you can see, it is white. I have a dark wall here. That was pretty much a theme. You'll notice that this is a theme in my house. There are two pieces still here. The buyer is buying the mirror, and actually her realtor is buying this picture. So, yep, I replaced everything. I painted everything myself because I'm a DIY girl, you know. You know that's what I do. So then when you walk through this beautiful archway, then you walk into our living room, and I picked that out. This was the color accent wall that was here when we bought the house, and I just chose not to change it, but it just was never my favorite thing. This fireplace, I always wanted to replace the fireplace, but I just never really got around to it. It just was never a priority when it came to home improvement projects. The buyer is buying our coffee table, as you can see, so that's still there. And we have this beautiful large window that gives you a great view of our backyard, which we'll get to. And then from here, leaving the living room, I had a big sectional couch in here, so it was very cozy. And then we had a TV mounted up there, which I've touched up so you can see the paint is still a little wet. And then we have our dining room table. This glass table was a blessing and a curse because I hated cleaning the glass table with two little ones, you know, it's fingerprints all the time. However, it was great for the space because of the size. You know, it's a smaller area, it's an open floor plan, but a smaller area, and the glass table gave the illusion of it not taking up too much space. The white chairs kept it light and airy, and then I also chose this light fixture, which was small but cute. And then we have these bar stools here. I don't know if you guys can tell, they're not black, they're gray. They're like a slate gray, which pulls in the colors from the granite, which also wasn't one of my favorite things. However, you know, I made it work. And then we have the kitchen, beautiful peninsula. So, you know, we spent many moments, and you guys have probably seen on my vlogs, me and TJ cooking and everything like that. We did a lot of that in this area. And then we have a beautiful window that looks out to the backyard right over the sink, which is great. We added hardware. This hardware was not here when we bought the home, but you know, I had to jazz it up. I had to finesse it a little bit, you know, hey. So, okay, so I just walked through another little archway. You guys can see the little details there. Oh, and we have here is what is called the butler entry, but it's very small. So we pretty much use this for storage under here. Like there was always a car seat or a walker or something of some sort there that was baby friendly. And up here, the total opposite was our liquor cabinet. So this is what we used to store our liquor. This was our bar. And I also kept like a, you know, wine bottle opener and all that stuff right there. And here is the pantry, as you can see. So this is the pantry. It's pretty big. It's pretty deep. It did the job, you know. Definitely did the job. And then over here, we have a, I would call it a bootleg mud room, but you know, it did the job once again. This is where we would hang all the baby's book bags and baby bags and, you know, whichever. And then here's this bathroom. So yeah, I painted it a bright color because, as you can see, most of my house is neutral, and I was like, I gotta put a pop of color somewhere. I gotta make it, you know, just look a little different somewhere. So I decided to get creative in here. And the color is not even coming up properly. It's more like a, it's not even that colorful. It's like a neutral kind of teal kind of color, but on here it's coming up a little, I guess a little blue-green. It's more like this color. There you go. So here it's like very neutral looking. Over here it looks very blue, but here it looks more like the color it is. I also replaced this light fixture here. I love this light fixture, it's so cute. I think I got it from Lowe's. And I also added this shelf here. The buyer decided she wanted to buy it, so she's gonna probably just style it and stage it the way that she wants to. So that's our powder room. Love the powder room, it's a vibe. So yeah, so when you come out, you know. Then you have the door to the gym, which we will do that last because you know the gym is a vibe. But I'm gonna take you guys upstairs. But as you can see, it's like, it's a big small house, right? So it's very spacious. It has an office. It has every single thing that it needs to have, including the largest, widest staircase I've ever seen in my life. It's quite terrifying because there's 1,000 steps too for little kids, but you know, had I known, we bought this house before we had TJ, so I didn't know the complexities of having, I didn't understand the complexities of having a kid, and then how they do on stairs and stuff like that. I didn't know. So, but now that I know, it wouldn't be my preference to do that again. However, where we're moving actually has 2 of those staircases. You know what? Let's not even focus on that. So when you first come up the stairs, there's a small little landing area. This was just like a little hangout spot for us, for the kids to run around. To your left, this is the main bathroom for the 2nd floor. So this was Blake and TJ's, my son's bathroom. I had it all decorated. It was so cute. That's why I'm sad I didn't get a chance to film it while it was decorated, but it was a whole dinosaur theme. Stay tuned for the next house tour. I'll make sure I do it while it's actually decorated. Right next to the bathroom, we have the laundry room. Once again, I added the hardware in here just to give it a little bit more of a vibe. Here is the guest room, which I love the guest room being on this side. So if you can see, you have the bathroom over here, laundry room, guest room, which was wonderful because it was almost like the guests had their own wing, you know. So here is our guest bedroom. It's kind of not showing up that well on camera because I think the window is kind of throwing it off. So this one has a navy blue accent wall. It looks like it keeps changing. So anyhow, so you can see here it's a navy blue accent wall. I have navy blue curtains, and then it's a dark wood bedroom set, nightstand, frame, and then a dresser. And then this mirror goes on the dresser, but we had a TV up there. I actually left this out so the owner, if she, the new buyer, or the buyer of our home, if she wants to put that mirror up there, she can. But she did decide to buy this entire bedroom set, which is great. So that is the, what is that? The left side of the house. Let's now explore the right side of the home. So yeah, so you come up the steps, here you go. To the right, you have TJ's room. I've been trying to salvage this paint job since they moved all of the furniture out, but you know, he's a boy, so he definitely lived in this room. We also redid the closet here. We replaced the light fixture also. So we did, you know, quite a few things in this house and in this room specifically, but TJ had his little shoe rack, one of his little drawers. He's a very organized little man. So yeah. This was like one of the best investments we made, and we did it ourselves. So we bought everything from Lowe's and it was worth every single penny. It was one of those what is it called? One of those pandemic projects, you know what I mean? So now we're in Blake's room. As you can see, Blake has the most beautiful curtains. I love all of his curtains. They're just so gorgeous and they sweep on the floor. And then we actually have a different blind in here for him. So because we needed a blackout blind, but you can see his house, I mean his room is right over the garage, and so he has a beautiful view of the front. We also replaced his light in here too, and we personalized his closet too. He doesn't have as much stuff in here as TJ did because, I mean, he's a baby, so he didn't need like a shoe rack and stuff. But here are the original blinds that came with the house. I'm leaving these for the owner just in case she wants to keep it cohesive. And then down here is the magic room signal. This is the master bedroom. As you can see, there are some items here. I just feel, you know, it's such a compliment that like someone loves your style to the point where they want to buy the items in your house, i.e. this mirror. There is a baby window in here. I don't know whose architectural design that was, but let's just say your girl wasn't a fan. So if you've ever seen any of my Instagram photos of me taking a picture in this mirror, you probably never saw that window behind me, and that's because I covered it up. I put 2 beautiful portraits back there. I put like a blackout sheet over that window, and nobody even knew it was here, okay? You walked in this room and all you saw was this beautiful window. That's all you needed to see, okay? So when you first walk into our bathroom, you have the linen closet. We had a double vanity a very large mirror. It was a vibe. We also replaced the light fixture. The original one that was up there was very bootleg. This is our master closet. This closet feels massive right now, but when our stuff was in it, it was tight, y'all. It was tight, it was tight, it was tight, it was tight, okay? The other cool feature that we had in our house, or that we have in this house, is a double shower. So we don't have a tub, which was always like a pain point for me, low-key. But this double shower came in handy. I didn't think it would be as big of a clutch item as it was. Like, and our next place doesn't have a double shower, so I think that's gonna be weird. As you can see, shower head, this is what it looked like. Very cool feature. Definitely a clutch item. When we build our dream house, I definitely want another double shower. And this is just the normal water closet, you guys know. And it was nice because there was a door here, so it was separate from everything else. Okay, so let's head out back. So she did buy this set. We decided to leave the rug. She can get rid of that if she wants a new one, whenever she wants a new one. Also, the playground set, the lounge chair, and she has a bar set over there. We also left the hose for her just to make life easy, and a storage shed right here. I love this backyard. I'm gonna miss it. We did so much work to make this a beautiful place, and then the pandemic hit because we were planning on having all these parties, and we were like, we're finally gonna just like entertain with our friends in El Paso, and then next thing you know, a whole pandemonium. We definitely put a lot of love back here. TJ used to have a blast running around. We also had a trampoline. Oh, let me remove the sticky note. I had sticky notes on everything so the movers wouldn't take the stuff that was staying. It's echoing. My house is empty, guys. My house is empty. So now I'm gonna take you guys to the garage. This was our true passion project in this entire house, and I am so sad to leave it. I think this is probably the room that sold her, believe it or not. The house is wonderful. It's a great home, like a first home, or a home for someone who has like maybe 1 or 2 kids. I wouldn't say it's not a massive house, but it's a perfectly laid out house, and every ounce of space is used very wisely. You don't have a lot of extra space in this home. So because of that, you know, we didn't have anywhere to set a gym up on the inside of the house, so we turned our garage into a gym. Now, some of you guys may have already watched my house tour, my garage gym tour actually, and I did a full, like, in-depth, like, review and everything of every single thing in this gym. Not even review, but just like I gave a detailed explanation of every item that we bought and where we put it. I've even been viral on TikTok from this gym, guys. Every time I post this gym, for some reason, it's a vibe. And yeah, the crazy thing is I was inspired to build this gym by this influencer that I follow. It was in the middle of the pandemonium, AKA the pandemic, and I had just had Blake, and I'm like, I gotta get back in shape. Like, I cannot not work out. And you know, your girl used to be at the gym every morning at 5 a.m. before the pandemonium, okay? So we decided to build a gym, and that's what we did, and literally, it just turned into something amazing. We're not gonna rebuild this gym. And so we were hoping and praying that we would find a buyer who would be into fitness just as much as we are. So the cool thing is we have heating and cooling. We had that professionally installed. We had it permitted, everything. We did everything by the book. We had a painter come in, you know. If you guys wanna know more about how we built this gym, definitely check out my gym tour. I will link it above right here, so that way you guys can see the actual gym tour, okay? So, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching my house tour. It's been a long time coming, and I know it wasn't furnished. I know, that part sucks because your girl hooked it up, okay? Obviously I hooked it up. I mean, the buyer wanted half of my furniture, okay? But anywho, so thank you so much. Until next time, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. I always forget to say that, so I'm like, if you make it to the end of the video and you haven't subscribed yet, or you don't, you know, you're thinking about it, just do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ay, 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 ay. But yes, until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.